Fear, a powerful force. It can cripple and control. It can hold us back from our dreams. We all have fears. Some are small and manageable, others loom large, casting a dark shadow over our lives. But fear does not have to define us. We can confront it. We can overcome it. And in doing so, we can discover a strength we never knew we possessed. This is a story about conquering our deepest fears. It's about the journey from terror to triumph. It's about finding the courage to face the darkness and emerge into the light. This is the story of William Douglas and his battle against the grip of fear. William Douglas loved the water. As a child, he felt at home in its embrace. But one summer day, his idyllic world shattered. He was swimming in a public pool, lost in play. A wave from a passing teenager knocked him over. He tumbled under the water, disoriented and afraid. He panicked, flailing his arms and legs in a desperate attempt to reach the surface. He sank lower, the water closing in like a dark and heavy curtain. He gasped for air, but his lungs filled with water. A terrifying blackness enveloped him. Just as he felt himself slipping away, a lifeguard pulled him from the pool. He coughed and sputtered, his body trembling with fear. That day, the water, once a source of joy, became a symbol of terror. The fear of water clung to Douglas, a constant companion. It haunted his dreams and dictated his actions. He avoided all bodies of water, even bathtubs. He was determined to break free from its grip. He knew he couldn't let fear control his life. One day, he decided to confront his fear head-on. He approached the YMCA pool, his heart pounding in his chest. He dipped a toe in the water, then drew back as if burned. The fear was still there, a living, breathing entity. But Douglas was determined he would not be defeated. Douglas began his journey back to the water slowly. He hired a swimming instructor, a patient and understanding man. He started with simple exercises, putting his head underwater, exhaling, and blowing bubbles. Each small victory, a step towards conquering his fear. He practiced diligently, hour after hour, day after day. He fought against the panic that rose within him, the urge to flee. He learned to control his breathing, to trust his body, to believe in himself. It was an arduous journey, filled with setbacks and frustrations. But Douglas refused to give up. Slowly, steadily, Douglas began to reclaim his power. The fear, though still present, began to loosen its grip. He learned to float, to tread water, to swim short distances. Each stroke brought him closer to the surface, closer to overcoming his terror. He ventured into deeper water, his confidence growing with each passing day. He swam in lakes, rivers, and finally, the ocean. He had conquered his fear, not by erasing it, but by staring it down. He had transformed his terror into triumph. He was finally free. William Douglas's story is a testament to the power of the human spirit. It teaches us that fear, though powerful, can be overcome. It reminds us that within each of us lies a wellspring of courage, waiting to be tapped. We all have our own fears, our own personal demons. They may not be as dramatic as drowning, but they are no less real, no less debilitating. But Douglas's journey shows us that we don't have to let fear control our lives. We can face our fears, one small step at a time, and in doing so, we can discover a strength and resilience we never knew we had. The path to freedom lies on the other side of fear.